Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are going to do a really interesting deep dive into the power of goals.
Goals.
And,
Yes.
setting them and
Right.
all the action that needs to happen to reach those goals,
Mm-hmm.
all starting with just one single sentence.
Whoa.
We're going to really kind of break this sentence down
Okay.
and look at all the important little pieces of it. And
Well,
hopefully, by the time we are done,
yeah,
you'll be ready to tackle any goal that you have ever wanted to achieve.
that's the goal. And that's what's really so interesting is that a simple phrase
Right.
can be so powerful once you kind of break it down.
Yeah, absolutely. So the sentence that we're going to be working with today is, set a clear goal before you and start today. Every great journey begins with a single step.
So much in there, right? I mean, where do we even start?
Well, let's start with the first part.
Okay.
Set a clear goal before you.
Right.
That seems obvious, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, how many times have we all started something
Oh,
with just
yeah.
a vague idea?
Oh, all the time.
Of what we want to achieve.
Absolutely.
Uh.
I am the queen of starting projects with, all the best intentions and then just...
You get distracted. There are so many shiny objects out there.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's why I think that clarity piece is so crucial because, a clearly defined goal, it acts as a roadmap.
Okay.
It guides your decisions, your actions. If you know exactly what you want, it makes it much easier to get there.
So how do we go from that, fuzzy aspiration
Yes.
to that, laser focus?
Right.
Is there, a secret formula or something?
There are frameworks that can help.
Okay.
You've probably heard of SMART goals.
Yes.
Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So it's not just about, what you want to do,
Uh-huh.
but it's also how are you going to measure your progress? When will you know you've achieved it? Why does it matter to you?
So instead of, learn a new language, it would be become conversational in Spanish by taking, classes for 30 minutes every day for the next 6 months so I can go to Spain and be able to order food.
Now you're talking.
There we go.
That's a SMART goal in action.
All right?
You've got a time frame. You know what you want to do. You know how you're going to get there.
I'm feeling motivated just thinking about it.
Great. That's the first step.
But, okay, so that's the first part of the sentence.
Right.
Let's move on to the second part.
Okay.
Start today. Every great journey begins with a single step. I mean, that feels like a very direct message to, my inner procrastinator.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
And I think, procrastination really is the enemy of action, right?
Yeah.
This part of the sentence really reminds us that you don't have to wait for the perfect moment or have it all figured out. You just have to start.
It's like that saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago.
Yes,
The second best time is today.
exactly. To start
I just got to do it.
today. And, think about it. I mean, even the most ambitious achievements
Mm-hmm.
are really just a series of smaller steps, right?
Yeah.
Writing a book,
Mm-hmm.
starting a business, running a marathon. I
Yeah.
mean, they all begin with that first
Yeah.
step, that first page, that first mile.
Yeah. But what if that first step feels really overwhelming?
Yeah.
Is there any advice on how to
Sure.
kind of even break it down?
Break it down, absolutely.
Okay.
If the task itself seems really daunting, then just break it down into smaller, more manageable chunks.
Okay.
So instead of write a book, it's write a page today.
Okay.
Instead of launch a business, maybe it's just research your target market. It's all about building that momentum and celebrating those small wins along the way.
So it's not just about setting that goal.
Right.
It's about creating the path.
The roadmap.
Yeah, the roadmap.
Yeah.
To get there one step at a time
One step at a time.
and starting right now.
Yes, and that's the key.
Don't wait.
Don't wait. That's the magic formula that's embedded in that sentence.
Okay.
Clarity plus action equals results.
That's a really good takeaway. All right, so to wrap things up, let me ask you this. What is one step, no matter how small, that you can take today towards a goal that matters to you? It could be anything. Write down that goal. Break it down into that first tiny step and then go do it. That is the power this deep dive has given you.
You got this.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.
See ya.
We'll see you next time.